Hey guys, welcome back to the Faithful Farmer Mama. So today we are outside. It is absolutely beautiful. It's probably in the lower 60s. There's a little bit of a cool breeze coming from the north. So it's not crazy hot. It's comfortable weather to work out in the garden. I wanted to come out and give you a little bit of an update about the crop that I had planted. Actually, they're right there, about my peas. A couple weeks ago, I had come on and done a vlog, and I explained that my peas were just not coming up, and I couldn't figure out why. So I'm going to give a little update on my peas, and I've got some more goodies that we're going to actually put in the ground. Thanks for joining me today. So before we actually get started playing in the dirt, I'm going to ask you to go down below on the right hand side and find the subscribe button. Click that along with the little bell that will bring up the all notifications. Make sure you click that so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Today we're in the garden and we are going to play in some dirt. Spring is here, y'all. Everything is starting to turn green. The weather has been beautiful. Other than a lot of the rain that we have had, we have had days and days and days of rain. So today we are going to come out and work in the garden, but I kind of wanted to just give you a real quick update. So there are onions growing. All three sets, group 1, 2, and 3, are actually growing. I'm so excited about those. I did come through with the broad fork and loosen up the dirt a little bit so that they have room to expand. I also have moved the other half of this bush. This is Italian parsley. I had 2 of these growing and I've separated the other one, and my plants are actually coming back strong. I replanted probably 6 of them out of that one bush. The other thing I wanted to share were these. This is Swiss chard. I bought these on a clearance rack at a local farm and garden place in the fall and planted them thinking that they might grow back. Well, I thought they had died, but I snipped all the leaves down right to the base, and look at how beautiful they're coming back. Now, if I could keep the donkey out of here, you see the big chunk missing, and that one over there too. He just keeps eating my stuff. The other thing I was kind of excited about the other day, I came out and I had planted this last summer. This is garden sage. I got it from Bonnie Plant from probably Lowe's. It is actually starting to sprig back up, and I have another one inside that I'm going to be bringing out. I love the look of sage leaves and how fuzzy they are and just so textured. Also, a few weeks ago, I did come out here and plant some dill seed. I wasn't sure that it was going to grow because we had had so much rain. But guys, I see green. And just a little update, here is my garlic. I have planted some more. All of the little metal stakes that you see here, they are all new garlic that I had planted. Again, my donkey keeps coming in here and snipping off my tops, but my garlic continues to grow. And you may remember I posted a video not long ago with my daughter. We planted some radishes. The radishes are coming in so good. And then I came back probably a week and a half later and planted some more so that we could have a double batch growing. But guys, look, my radishes are growing. Let me see if I can get it to focus in here. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They are small still, but they are just starting to grow. These here, this and these smaller leaves here, I came back in, probably about 2 weeks ago and planted some golden halos or helos. They are a orangey yellow color. So I'm very excited to be able to have these germinate. I did want to show you too, if you notice here, there's 2 and they're really close together. So what I normally will do is I will pull one out so that the other one will have room to grow, because they need that space to grow. So I just like to give them that little bit of extra room. And here we are. This little plot right here, from this edge of this wood all the way over to where my radishes are supposed to be peas. I had two different types planted here, early peas, and I can't remember the name of those, which I probably should have written it down, and I always forget, and I know to stake things and write them down, but for some reason I didn't do it to these. But these are called Easy Peasy Peas. I had planted them after the other set had not come up, and this did not come up either. I'm not real sure what's going on with this crop. So I have two here, I have one there, and then I have two growing right there on the edge. So I'm going to I put some fertilizer in here, just some organic fertilizer, and I'm going to actually come in here and plant some more peas that I had just gotten. So I know that right now times are kind of weird is the only word I can think. With this quarantine and stay home order, a lot of people are starting to look at growing their own food to keep from having to rely on grocery stores and other things. I'm kind of the same, but I've always been that way. I totally believe in real quick, sorry for the noise. My baby guineas have finally gotten out and are free to roam, and they are loud. So I'll apologize right now for all the guinea noises in the background. So we are starting to grow our own food more often, and the thing with that is that you can grow anywhere. You can grow in a container. You live in an apartment, you can grow on a back porch or in a back area. All you need is dirt and something to put it in. You can grow seeds anywhere. And now, because of our online access, you can get seeds anywhere. I believe in heirloom seeds. I believe in being able to seed save. However, there are so many options out there, guys, that you can get seeds. There are seeds in the dollar store, and honestly, they produce too. I've grown tomatoes from dollar store seeds. These here, I actually had an order because I've been working with my peas and I can't seem to get them to grow. And I was using some old seeds, some old peas. So I decided to go online and buy some seed for peas from Burpee. Burpee is what you find in like Lowe's. Lowe's has them a lot. A lot of the feed stores will have Burpee. Walmart probably even will carry Burpee along with Bonnie Plant. The neat thing with it is that the accessibility is there. I buy from Baker Creek Heirloom. Speaking of some guineas back there behind me, I buy from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. It's www.rareseeds.com. I do buy some stuff from them, but I also get from Johnny Seed and then Burpee online. You can find seeds everywhere, so grab some seeds and go get planting out in the dirt. Here are my peas that I'm going to plant. I did get these from Burpee. They are heirloom seeds as well. There are 900 seeds in here. What I love about peas here, I'm in a 7A zone. I can get 2 crops of peas in the time frame that I need to. So I will plant now. I will harvest in, say, mid-June, I guess. End of May, beginning of June. And then again, I will replant these in, say, August, so that I can harvest in like October before we have our first frost. So I love peas here. The other cool thing about it is that I have one daughter who loves to be in the garden, and I have one who does not like to even be outside. This actually helps get everybody out in the garden, because the one who doesn't like to be outside, she likes peas. So I make her work. Today, I am going to plant this patch here that just has not germinated. We've had so much rain, I just think that they have dissolved away because we haven't had any sun. I am going to space my peas about 2 inches apart in double rows, and then I'm going to put 3 rows here about 8 inches apart for each one. I am going to be gentle as not to disturb the seeds that I had already planted that are germinating, because they do look like they may produce. So I am going to try and steer clear of those and just plant elsewhere. This is just a 4-pronged hoe that I had here. I don't even know if that's like the name of it. It's called a cultivator. So I actually am just using this just to kind of loosen up my dirt a little bit. Smooth back over. Again, I'm going to want two rows, double rows, about 2 inches apart, and then my next set would be about 8 inches apart. I love this shovel. I got this shovel from Pampered Chef like years ago. Sometimes they'll show up on their outlet, but it actually gives me inches. So this is 5 inches to here. 1, 2, 3. So my next row would be here. And it's kind of neat that these are falling like right in where the others would be. This would be my double row right here. So now it says that they should be planted with 1 inch of soil, 1 inch of soil. There are some seeds that don't like to be covered. They need the sun to germinate, but peas are not one of those. And then it also says to plant them 2 inches apart in double rows spaced 6 to 8 inches apart, and then 24 between. So I'm just going to actually just stick these about 2 inches apart. Now in my compost here, or my dirt here, I have added compost. I have added fertilizer also. So that my seeds start out with the best ground that they can. So I'm just going to continue to do this all the way through my seed bed here, and I wanted to just kind of show you. You can kind of see the peas in there. I will just cover them over with soil when I am through. And of course, you don't want to forget to label what you've planted. So these are Maestro peas. You always want to make sure you label what kind of peas they are, so that in your harvesting, you'll know for next time which seeds do well and which ones do not. Although we've had a lot of rain over the last, I would say 10 or 12 days, you're going to always want to water your seeds in. This way the dirt will kind of go around them, but they need that water to actually start germinating with their skin, to get the skin off so that they can germinate. I won't water these too much because right now our soil is super, super moist. So in about 7 to 14 days, I should have seedlings popping up again, as I do right now. The neat thing about the way that these turned out is that I will have 2 separate batches of peas growing at 2 separate times. So I have my first 4 rows that will be growing and ready to harvest about 3 weeks ahead of the other batch. So it's kind of progressing and kind of saving my crop for a little longer time, which is amazing to me. So we will have peas longer in the season. Well guys, that's it for today. I did just want to kind of show you a little bit about my peas and what was going on with them. I know you've heard me talk about them a couple times through a couple different videos. I just can't seem to figure out why they're not germinating. So hopefully we have about 2 weeks of sun, and in about 2 weeks I'll be able to come back and update you with some beautiful seedlings for my summer peas. Bye guys. See you next time.